Hi, my name's Amit from Surya Heating, and today we're going to be talking about our best-selling heater, the Nexus range of infrared heating panels. Right, so the first way you can control your panel is the remote control. So you get a remote control of every single panel that you buy. With the remote, you can turn the panel on, you can increase the temperature, you can decrease the temperature, or you can switch the panel off. So some very, very basic, easy to use functions. So with the Nexus range of panels, they now come with the app as well. So the app will do everything that your remote control does in terms of turning off, turning on. The extra features on the app is where you can now set timers for the week. So you can set your timer, turn your heating on at certain times, turn your heating off at certain times. There's some really simple features. However, the app also has some really, really smart features too. So for example, there's one called geo-fencing where you can have a mile radius set around your house where your panel knows that this panel is here, this is the mile radius. Now, if you go outside that mile radius, the app will know you're outside, and for that reason, it's set to turn the panel off or turn your heating off. If you come back into that 1 mile radius, it knows you're basically there, and for that reason it will turn the heating back on. Now this gives you that advantage where you don't need to set no timers or anything. The app will know when you're in that area to turn on or when you're out of that area to turn off, and for that reason it makes it a lot more energy efficient, and you don't have to control your app on certain timings. It basically works more on where you are. So with home automation being so popular right now, the Nexus range of panels also can be controlled by your Google Home Assistant or your Alexa Echo Dot or your Alexa devices. So just as an example, I can say, Alexa, turn my office heating on in half an hour.
Okay, I'll turn on the office heater in 30 minutes.
I can also say, Alexa, set the office heater to 21 degrees.
Thermostat is set to 21.
So basically some very simple commands, Alexa or any other sort of home assistant device can control your heater, and you've got that total flexibility of not having to use an app or a remote control. You can be talking to your heater and controlling it just like that. So what is the build quality of this panel, this Nexus range of panels that we have? So like with all of our panels, we only build our panels or only build the front in something called FIR coating. It's something that we've developed along with our factory. We've worked very hard to get this part right. The difference it makes to yourself is the front of the panel we guarantee will not go yellow. A lot of panels on the market are made from plastic. Now what happens with plastic is over time, within 6 to 12 months, you'll start seeing some yellow fades on the front of the panel, or even some grey marks on the front of the panel. With the FIR coating material that we have here, that will not happen. The other thing that you have here is you've got some very silent operation. So with, again, the plastic panels, the PET panels that are on the market that will go yellow, they also contract and expand within the frame. Now, when you're sleeping and that's happening in the background, you can actually hear the panel crackle. With this, that will not happen. Again, it's very silent operation. The other big benefit is these panels let out a lot more heat compared to a plastic or an aluminium fronted panel. So with the FIR coating, again, it makes the panel a lot more efficient, pushing a lot more heat forward, not letting a lot of heat in the back because we've insulated the back, making the panels a lot more efficient compared to other products on the market. So installing these Nexus panels are really, really easy. The one that comes out of the box is the standard on-the-wall brackets. So it's basically 2 screws on the wall. You'd hang the panel up like you hang a picture up, and then you either plug it in or hardwire it into your mains. The other option that you have is obviously on the ceiling, where we sell some brackets, we sell some suspension kits, where you can have the panels in the ceiling. So if you've got a long room or you've got a wide room, you can have a couple of panels on the ceiling at either side of the room, or you can have a bigger panel in the middle. The other option that you have is the portable sort of feet option. Now we've got a panel that we use around the house where we've got basically in the guest bedroom, but every now and then my wife will bring it into the kitchen and use it down there, which gives you total flexibility in terms of using that panel anywhere in the room or in the house. So installation is actually really, really simple. So how many panels do I need to heat my room up? A very important question. For this we need some very basic information. We have a calculator on the website that can work all this out for you. Now all you need to feed into it is the length, the width and the height of the room, and then give it a basic understanding of how well your room is insulated or how well your house is insulated. Now with that, the calculator will give you a number, so it will say, for example, your room needs 1,000 watts to heat up at the optimum temperature. Now, what you'd do is you'd then work out on the website which panel you'd go for. So for example, this is a 580 watt panel. If you wanted this to heat your room up, you'd need 2 of them. Or you can go for one of our bigger panels, the 1200 watt panel. And if you went for that, you'd only need 1. You can place that reasonably center in the room and that would heat your room up. And if you're not sure of this area, just give us a call and we're more than happy to help you on this side. So now you've seen the features and benefits of this Nexus range of infrared heating panels. They really are an architect, a designer's dream when it comes to installing it in your house, whether it be on the wall, on the ceiling, or as a portable heater. The part that I love the most is obviously the most important part, which is the heat. It's just like standing in the window and you've got the sun blazing in. You can really feel that heat on yourself. It's not heating the air up, it's physically heating you up. And that's exactly the same, the heat that you get from one of our infrared heating panels. If you have any questions in terms of how many panels I need, where should I install them, please do give us a call on 0116 321 4124, or you can send us an email at sales@suryaheating.co.uk and we're more than happy to help.